Bennett is 9. Kenny Mervin is P7. K-Rod is 3rd. David Poole is P1 on softs. Gregory Myers from United States is P11 on mediums. DeGraw is P4 with 100 kilos. Best lap is a 1:33.623. John Wathan from United States is 10th on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Best lap is a 2:35.737. Werner is 2nd on mediums. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Bob Lee is P5. Werner is P2 driving a 488. Lou Mascarelli is P6. David Poole is P1 on softs. Best lap is a 1:30.717. Chuck Carter from United States is 12th on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Best lap is a 2:44.548. Greg is P11. Best lap is a 1:49.038. Chuck Carter is P12. Lou Mascarelli is 6th driving a Huracan GT3. Gregory Myers is 10th. Best lap is a 1:39.013. Chuck Carter is P12. Best lap is a 1:40.364. Myers is 10th. Best lap is a 1:36.359. Kevin Miller from Canada is 13th with 70 kilos on mediums driving a Porsche 911 GT3. Our best lap is a 3:26.929. DeGraw from Canada is P4. Best lap is a 1:32.775. Miller is 6th. Best lap is a 1:34.343. Wathan is 9th. Best lap is a 1:36.140. Miller is 6th with 70 kilos. Wathan is 9th. 90 minutes remaining in the session. Sergio Calderón from Colombia is first on softs. Andrew Werner from United States is P5 with 40 kilos on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Calderón is P1. David Poole from United States is P5 with 20 kilos on mediums driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Calderón is first. Best lap is a 150.577. Poole is P4. Kenny Mervin is 7th on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Marc Degraw from Canada is P3 with 100 kilos on mediums driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Best lap is a 159.615. Chuck Carter from United States is P9 on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Samuel Mervin from Canada is 7th on softs driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Carter is P9. Calderón is 3rd. Best lap is a 139.081. 85 minutes remaining in the session. Poole is first. Best lap is a 1:33.401. Werner is P6. Best lap is a 1:57.447. Ken Rodriguez from United States is P12 on softs driving a BMW Z4. Brian Story from Canada is 9th on mediums driving a Porsche 911 GT3. Our best lap is a 3:30.741. John Wathan from United States is 7th on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Best lap is a 1:45.071. Bennett Mervin is 6th on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Best lap is a 1:38.549. Ken Rodriguez is P13. Best lap is a 6:07.915. Marc Degraw is 12th driving an AMG GT3. K-Rod from United States is P1. Best lap is a 1:32.579. Werner is P12. Carter is 7th. Best lap is a 1:36.227. Wathan is 10th. Best lap is a 1:39.345. 80 minutes remaining in the session. Story is P12 driving a 911 GT3. Our best lap is a 142.574. The qualification session is at Chevrolet Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix 2017 in Detroit, USA. Andrew Werner from United States is P1 with 40 kilos on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. David Poole from United States is fourth with 20 kilos on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. John Wathan from United States is P6 on softs driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Kenny Mervin is P5 on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Werner is 13th with 40 kilos. Werner improved his first with a 130.605. Kevin Miller from Canada is P4 with 70 kilos on softs driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Miller improved his P3 with a 133.193. 2.588 off pole. Kenny Mervin is P5. Kenny Mervin improved his P4 with a 134.657. 4.052 off pole. Miller is third. David Poole is P2 up 0.36 with 20 kilos. David Poole is provisional pole with a 1:30.516. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Bennett Mervyn is P11 on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Bennett improved his 10th with a 1:36.069. 5.553 off pole. Watton is P4. Best lap is a 1:33.026. 2.510 off pole. Marc Degraw from Canada is P4 with 100 kilos on softs driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Bob Lee from United States is 10th up 0.16 with 40 kilos on softs driving a McLaren MP412C. Bob Lee improved his P10 with a 1:34.797. 4.281 off pole. Marc Degraw is 4th up 0.47. Bob Lee is P10 up 0.82. Bob Lee improved his 7th with a 1:33.838. 3.322 off pole. Andrew Werner is provisional pole with a 1:30.093. Lou Mascarelli is P8. Lou Mascarelli improved his 7th with a 1:33.557. 3.464 off pole. Miller is 6th up 1.07 driving a 911 GT3R. Sergio Calderon from Colombia is P13 on softs. Calderon improved his P12 with a 1:35.810. 5.717 off pole. Miller is 6th. Miller improved his 3rd with a 1:32.150. 2.057 off pole. Watton from United States is P6 up 0.21 on mediums. Gregory Myers from United States is P11 up 0.31 on softs. Watton is P6. John Watton improved his 6th with a 1:32.918. 2.825 off pole. Myers is P11 up 0.47. Myers improved his P9 with a 1:34.430. 4.337 off pole. Wathan is P6 up 0.41. Calderon is 12th up 0.16. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Sergio Calderon improved his P12 with a 135.529. 5.436 off pole. Wathan from United States is 6th up 0.28. Wathan improved his 6th with a 132.500. 2.407 off pole. De Graaf is P5 up 0.13. Chuck Carter from United States is 10th up 0.36 on softs driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Wathan is P6 up 0.12 driving a SLS GT3. John Wathan improved his P5 with a 132.395. 2.302 off pole. Brian Story from Canada is P14 up 0.86 on softs driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Story improved his 14th with a 138.215. 8.122 off pole. De Graaf is P6 up 0.12. Ken Rodriguez from United States is P4 on softs driving a BMW Z4. K-Rod improved his 3rd with a 131.941. 1.848 off pole. Samuel Mervin from Canada is 15th up 0.55 on softs driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Sam improved his 14th with a 137.933. 7.840 off pole. Story is P15. Best lap is a 138.215. 8.122 off pole. DeGraw is P5. Best lap is a 1:32.297. 2.204 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Brian is 15. David Poole is second up 0.17. Samuel Mervin is P14 up 0.55 on softs. Sam improved his 14th with a 1:37.184. 7.091 off pole. Bennett Mervin is P13 up 0.27. Sam is 14th up 0.31. DeGraw is 5th up 0.12 driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Mark DeGraw improved his P4 with a 1:32.035. 1.942 off pole. Story is 15th up 1.43 driving a 911 GT3R. Ferrari Improved is 14th with a 136.305. 6.212 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Carter is 10th. Chuck Carter Improved is 7th with a 133.106. 3.013 off pole. Bennett Mervin is P13 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Best lap is a 136.069. 5.976 off pole. Kenny Mervin is P11 driving a 488. Best lap is a 134.657. 4.564 off pole. Mark is 4th on mediums driving an AMG GT3. Best lap is a 132.035. 1.942 off pole. The race session is at Chevrolet Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix 2017 in Detroit, USA. Andrew Werner from United States is first with 40 kilos on mediums driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. David Poole from United States is P2 with 20 kilos on mediums driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Ken Rodriguez from United States is third on mediums driving a BMW Z4. Mark DeGraw from Canada is fourth with 100 kilos on mediums driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Kevin Miller from Canada is fifth with 70 kilos on mediums driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. John Wathan from United States is P6 on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Chuck Carter from United States is 7th on mediums driving a Mercedes SLS GT3. Lou Mascarelli from Italy is P8 on softs driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Bob Lee from United States is P9 with 40 kilos on softs driving a McLaren MP412C. Gregory Myers from United States is P10 on mediums. Kenny Mervin is 11th on mediums driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Sergio Calderon from Colombia is 12th on softs. Bennett Mervin is 13th on softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Brian Story from Canada is P14 on mediums driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Samuel Mervin from Canada is P15 on softs driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Werner is P1. 60 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. K-Rod is third. DeGraw is fourth. Mark passed K-Rod for P3. Kevin Miller is P6. Wathan is sixth. Lou Mascarelli is P8. Bob Lee is P9. Myers is 10th. Myers passed Bob Lee for 9th. Kenny Mervin is 11th. Myers is 11th, 0.1 behind Kenny Mervin. Myers passed Kenny Mervin for P10. Kenny Mervin is 11th, 0.3 behind Myers. Sergio is 13th. Bennett is P13 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.1 behind Calderon. Ryan is 14th, 0.2 behind Bennett Mervin. Samuel is P15, 0.3 behind Brian Story. Samuel Mervin is now P14. Bennett Mervin is 15th on softs, 0.5 behind Samuel. Ken Rodriguez is P3, 0.4 behind Poole. Wathan on lap 2 is P6, 0.5 behind Mark. Myers is P10, 0.4 behind Lou Mascarelli. Samuel is P14, 0.3 behind Brian Story. Greg is 10th, 0.4 behind Lou Mascarelli. 55 minutes remaining in the session. Calderon from Colombia is P12, 0.5 behind Kenny Mervin. Bob Lee from United States is P8, 0.4 behind Chuck Carter. Samuel is 15, 0.4 behind Bennett. Samuel was 1.1 faster last lap. Chuck Carter is 8th driving a Mercedes SLS GT3, 0.4 behind Bob Lee. Lou Mascarelli is 9th, 0.3 behind Carter. Carter was 1.6 faster last lap. Bennett is 14th, 0.4 ahead of Sam. Samuel is 15th, 0.4 behind Bennett. Mark DeGraw is P5. Best lap is a 1:34.477. 1.593 off the fastest lap. Bennett Mervin is P14 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.3 ahead of Sam. Bennett Mervin lost 14th to Sam. DeGraw is 5th with 100 kilos, 0.5 behind Miller. Bennett Mervin is 15th, 0.4 behind Samuel. Bennett passed Sam for 14th. Lou Mascarelli is 9th, 0.5 behind Chuck Carter. Carter is 9th. Best lap is a 1:36.388. 4.164 off the fastest lap. Lou Mascarelli is 9th driving a Huracan GT3, 0.2 behind Carter. Gregory Myers is 10th, 0.4 behind Lou Mascarelli. Myers is now P9. Chuck Carter is 11th, 0.1 ahead of Story. Carter lost P13 to Bennett Mervin. Bennett Mervin is 13th, 0.4 behind Calderon. Sam is 15th on softs, 0.4 behind Carter. Carter was 14.6 faster last lap. Calderon is 15th driving a Scuderia Glickenhaus, 0.1 behind Sam. Calderon was 14.6 faster last lap. Sergio Calderón entering the pits is P15. 50 minutes remaining in the session. De Graaf is P5 driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3, 0.5 behind Miller. Samuel is 14th battling Carter. Sam passed Carter for 13th. John Watton on lap 6 is P6, 0.5 behind De Graaf. Sergio exiting pits on softs. Marc De Graaf is 5th, 0.5 behind Kevin Miller. John Watton on lap 7 is 6th, 1.1 behind Marc. Carter entering the pits is P14. De Graaf on lap 7 is 5th, 0.5 behind Kevin Miller. John Watton on lap 7 is P6, 0.9 behind Marc. De Graaf is P5, 0.8 behind Miller. Chuck Carter exiting pits on mediums. John Watton is P6, 0.5 behind De Graaf. Brian Story is 11th, 0.8 behind Kenny Mervin. De Graaf is P4, 0.6 behind Miller. Story is P11, 0.7 behind Kenny Mervin. Poole entering the pits is 7th. Marc De Graaf on lap 9 is 4th, 0.5 behind Miller. Bennett is P11 on softs, 1.0 behind Story. 45 minutes remaining in the session. Bennett is now 10th. Kenny Mervin is P12, 0.5 behind Sam. Kenny Mervin passed Sam for P11. Poole exiting pits on mediums. Mark DeGraw is 4th. Best lap is a 1:33.441. 1.762 off the fastest lap. Calderon is 14th, 0.4 behind David Poole. Poole entering the pits is 14th. Sergio Calderon is now 13th. Mark is 4th, 0.4 behind Kevin Miller. Kenny Mervin is P11, 0.5 behind Story. Kenny Mervin passed Story for P10. Mark is 4th with 100 kilos, 0.7 behind Miller. Gregory Myers is P8, 0.5 behind Lou Mascarelli. Bennett is 11th battling Sam. Bennett lost 11th to Samuel. Mark from Canada is P4, 0.4 behind Miller. Samuel Mervin is 11th, 0.2 behind Story. Brian entering the pits is P10. Sam entering the pits is P11. Brian Story is P10. Bob Lee is 6th driving a McLaren MP412C, 1.3 ahead of Lou Mascarelli. Bennett entering the pits is 11th. Bob Lee is now 6th. Bennett is P2. Bennett exiting pits on mediums. Sam exiting pits on softs. Bennett Mervin lost P9 to Kenny Mervin. Carter is P13, 0.7 behind Calderon. Carter was 0.7 faster last lap. Story exiting pits on mediums. Mark is P4, 0.5 behind Miller. Chuck Carter on lap 11 is P13, 0.4 behind Calderon. Sergio Calderon is P13 on softs battling Chuck. 40 minutes remaining in the session. Sergio Calderón is now P12. Marc Degraw is P4 driving an AMG, 0.9 behind Miller. Brian on lap 11 is 12, 0.4 behind Calderón. Sergio Calderón entering the pits is P12. Brian passed Sergio Calderón for 11th. Degraw is 4th driving an AMG GT3, 0.8 behind Kevin Miller. Lou Mascarelli is P7, 1.7 behind Bob Lee. Marc is P4 driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3, 0.6 behind Miller. Sergio Calderón exiting pits on softs. Lou Mascarelli is 7th driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3, 0.7 behind Bob Lee. Marc is 4th driving an AMG GT3, 0.5 behind Miller. Bennett is 14th on mediums, 0.4 behind Sergio Calderón. Degraw is 4th, 0.6 behind Miller. Lou Mascarelli is P7 on softs, 1.1 behind Bob Lee. Bennett entering the pits is P14. Marc is P4, 0.4 behind Miller. Lou Mascarelli is 7th, 0.9 behind Bob Lee. Kenny Mervin entering the pits is 9th. Degraw is 4th, 0.7 behind Kevin Miller. 35 minutes remaining in the session. Bennett Mervin exiting pits on softs. Watton from United States is P5, 0.9 behind DeGraw. Mark DeGraw is fourth driving an AMG GT3, 0.5 behind Miller. Carter is 11th driving a SLS GT3, 0.5 behind Story. Kenny Mervin exiting pits on mediums. DeGraw is fourth driving an AMG GT3, 0.4 behind Miller. Watton from United States is fifth, 0.4 behind Mark DeGraw. Mark DeGraw is fourth, 0.2 behind Miller. Watton is fifth, 0.4 behind Mark. DeGraw is P4, 0.4 ahead of John Watton. Watton is fifth, 0.4 behind DeGraw. Mark DeGraw is P4 driving an AMG GT3, 0.6 ahead of Watton. Watton is P5, 0.6 behind Mark. DeGraw is P5 battling Watton. Lou Mascarelli on lap 18 is P7, 1.9 behind Bob Lee. DeGraw is fifth, 0.8 behind Watton. Myers is P8, 1.8 behind Lou Mascarelli. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Myers entering the pits is P8. Bennett is 13th. DeGraw is P5. Myers exiting pits on mediums. Bennett is 13th. Mark is P5. Best lap is a 1:33.395. 1.716 off the fastest lap. Bob Lee entering the pits is P6. Lou Mascarelli entering the pits is 7th. Wathan is 4th, 1.4 ahead of Mark. Werner entering the pits is P1. Werner is 1st. Carter is 10th. Bob Lee exiting pits on softs. Lou Mascarelli exiting pits on softs. K-Rod is 2nd driving a Z4, 4.7 ahead of Miller. Ken Rodriguez entering the pits is 2nd. Greg is P8. Wathan entering the pits is P4. Myers passed Lou Mascarelli for 7th. Werner exiting pits on mediums. K-Rod is 5th. Ken Rodriguez exiting pits on mediums. John Wathan exiting pits on mediums. K-Rod passed John Wathan for 4th. Lou Mascarelli is P8. Best lap is a 1:34.442. 2.763 off the fastest lap. DeGraw is P2, 2.7 behind Miller. Lou Mascarelli is P8 driving a Lombo, 1.5 behind Myers. Myers was 36.5 faster last lap. DeGraw is P2. Best lap is a 1:33.382. 1.703 off the fastest lap. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Lou Mascarelli is P8. Mark on lap 22 is P2, 3.0 behind Miller. Lou Mascarelli is P8 driving a Huracan, 1.5 behind Myers. DeGraw is second, 2.6 behind Miller. Lou Mascarelli is 8th, 1.8 behind Myers. Myers is 7th, 1.8 behind Bob Lee. Myers was 1.1 faster last lap. Mark entering the pits is P3. Kenny Mervin is P12 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Kenny Mervin entering the pits is 12. Greg is P7 driving a Scuderia Glickenhaus, 1.6 behind Bob Lee. Sam is P9. Samuel Mervin entering the pits is 9th. Story is P11, 0.1 behind Kenny Mervin. DeGraw exiting pits on softs. Chuck Carter entering the pits is P10. Chuck Carter is P10. Werner is second driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 3.8 behind Kevin Miller. Werner was 2.2 faster last lap. Sam exiting pits on softs. Myers is 7th, 0.5 behind Bob Lee. Bennett entering the pits is P13. Carter exiting pits on mediums. Lou Mascarelli is P8, 1.7 behind Gregory Myers. Gregory Myers was 0.8 faster last lap. Bennett exiting pits on softs. Bennett is 13th. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Gregory Myers is P7, 0.5 behind Bob Lee. Lou Mascarelli is P8 driving a Lombo, 1.9 behind Gregory Myers. Lou Mascarelli was 0.8 faster last lap. Kevin Miller entering the pits is first. Greg is 7, 0.1 behind Bob Lee. Myers passed Bob Lee for 6th. Kenny Mervin exiting pits on softs. Bob Lee is 7, 0.6 behind Myers. Miller exiting pits on mediums. Lou Mascarelli is P8 driving a Lombo, 1.2 behind Bob Lee. Lou Mascarelli was 1.0 faster last lap. Bennett is P13. Lou Mascarelli is 8th, 1.2 behind Bob Lee. Lou Mascarelli was 1.1 faster last lap. John Wathan is P4, 1.1 behind Miller. John Wathan was 7.8 faster last lap. Lou Mascarelli on lap 26 is 8th, 1.1 behind Bob Lee. Wathan is 4th, 1.0 behind Miller. Lou Mascarelli from Italy is P8, 0.3 behind Bob Lee. Wathan is P4, 0.9 behind Kevin Miller. Wathan was 31.6 faster last lap. Lou Mascarelli is P8, 0.9 behind Bob Lee. Bob Lee is P8. 15 minutes remaining in the session. John Wathan is P4, 0.4 behind Miller. Miller is P3 with 70 kilos, 0.9 ahead of Wathan. Bennett Mervin is 13th on softs. John Wathan is 4th, 0.9 behind Kevin Miller. Chuck Carter is P11 on mediums, 2.4 behind Story. Wathan from United States is 4th, 0.9 behind Miller. Brian Story is 11th driving a 911 GT3R, 0.2 behind Carter. Kenny Mervin entering the pits is 12th. Wathan is 4th, 0.8 behind Miller. Miller from Canada is P3, 0.6 ahead of Wathan. Kenny Mervin exiting pits on mediums. Wathan is P4 driving a Mercedes SLS GT3, 0.5 behind Miller. Kevin Miller is 3rd with 70 kilos, 0.8 ahead of John Wathan. Wathan is 4th. Best lap is a 1:32.453. 0.774 off the fastest lap. Story is P11. Best lap is a 1:35.874. 4.195 off the fastest lap. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Wathan is fourth, 0.9 behind Kevin Miller. Miller is third, driving a 911 GT3R, 1.1 ahead of John Wathan. John Wathan is fourth, 0.9 behind Miller. Miller from Canada is third, 0.7 ahead of Wathan. 10 second pit lane speeding penalty for Andrew Werner. Bennett on lap 27 is P13, 0.4 behind Kenny Mervin. Kenny Mervin was 22.4 faster last lap. John Wathan from United States is P3, 0.4 ahead of Andrew Werner. John Wathan was 33.8 faster last lap. Andrew Werner exiting pits on mediums. Bennett Mervin is P13, 0.5 behind Kenny Mervin. Wathan on lap 33 is P3, 1.3 behind Miller. DeGraw is P5 on softs, 0.5 behind Andrew Werner. Mark DeGraw passed Andrew Werner for P4. Bennett Mervin is 13th, 1.1 behind Kenny Mervin. Werner entering the pits is P5. Miller is P2, 1.4 behind K-Rod. John Wathan is P3 on mediums, 1.6 behind Miller. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Miller is second, 0.9 behind K-Rod. Miller was 0.8 faster last lap. Werner exiting pits on softs. Bennett Mervin on lap 30 is P13, 0.5 behind Kenny Mervin. Miller is second on mediums, 0.7 behind Ken Rodriguez. Bennett Mervin is P13, 0.4 behind Kenny Mervin. Miller is second driving a 911 GT3R, 0.5 behind Ken Rodriguez. Bennett is 13th, 0.2 behind Kenny Mervin. Kevin Miller is second, 0.5 behind K-Rod. Werner entering the pits is P8. Bennett is P13. Best lap is a 1:36.027. 4.348 off the fastest lap. Werner exiting pits on softs. Miller on lap 36 is P2, 1.0 behind K-Rod. Miller was 0.8 faster last lap. Andrew Werner is P8 on softs, 0.1 ahead of Sam. Andrew Werner lost P8 to Sam. Chuck is 10. Chuck Carter passed Andrew Werner for 9th. Andrew Werner on lap 35 is P10. Story is P11. Miller is P2. Best lap is a 1:32.804. 1.125 off the fastest lap. Andrew Werner is 11th. Best lap is a 1:31.834. 0.155 off the fastest lap. Kenny Mervin is 12th driving a 488, 1.0 ahead of Bennett Mervin. Miller is second driving a 911 GT3R, 0.4 behind Ken Rodriguez. Werner is P11 with 40 kilos. Kenny Mervin is P12. Miller on lap 38 is P2, 0.4 behind K-Rod. Werner is 11th driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Kenny Mervin is P12. Kevin Miller is P2, 0.3 behind Wathan. The leader has just finished the race. Wathan finished first. Miller finished P2. K-Rod finished third. Kenny Mervin finished P12. Mark finished fourth. Bennett Mervin finished P13. Brian Story is 10th. Brian finished P10. Greg finished P5. Sam finished 8th. Lou Mascarelli finished P6. Carter finished 9th. Bob Lee finished P7.